Welcome down to a Devon koi pond on that. Yeah, it's bloody cold down here. Sun's out though, sunny Devon. Air temps just above freezing. I've had a quick look at the temp in the filter, little filter shed here, and the water temp, but I'll take you down and show you in a minute. It's bloody cold. Well, the sun's out though, so I'm gonna get a few tools out, take the side off the veg filter so I can get in easy. I'm going to move the big bucket of grog I got in there, just slide that over out the way. That can stay in there for now, and I'm going to get the new filter into the veg filter and get the water running for it so that it's ready for the summer, spring summer. Hopefully it'll be here soon. Right, if you haven't already, please get over, smash like, subscribe down here somewhere. Alright, to be much appreciated. So, what's been happening in the koi world this week? Well, I finished the filter off. That's about it. Cut a few plaques, cut a few bits. Been exciting. Fish are okay. I'm not going to slide the covers back, still covered in ice. We've had several cold bloody days this week, but we have had some nice sunny weather with it as well during the days, but overnight it's been bloody cold. Right, let's drag you over here. We'll have a quick look at this, and then I'll take you into the workshop on the filter stand that I built to stand the filter on. And while you're watching that, I'll get the rest of the stuff out onto the deck here so that I'm ready to start putting this filter in. Right. Said can't see the fish this morning. I'm not sliding the covers open. It's only just above freezing here, so we'll put up with it like it is at the moment. Got the box of mountain tree lotus out ready to go, the top bits. Just got to get the box out the shed, take the top off the veg, and I'm going to take the far end off so I can get in there easy. I should then just be able to push the pot of grog, bucket of grog that's in the corner out the way. That's all on a stand. I need to slide that over, just shove it into the middle of the filter so that I can get in here. Right, we'll have a quick look at the temps a minute. Give us a second to open the hatch. So, today down here, temperature in the filter, remember the pit, remember the sun's on it, is at 12.6, but the water temperature is down to 6.8, 6.9, 6.7, 6.8. That's the lowest I've seen it this year down here. Bloody cold. It was really cold last night. We were touching -3 and above, like bloody cold. But let's get the side off the veg filter here. I'll take the far side off it and get the rest of the stuff down here. Need a screwdriver, electric screwdriver, just take the side off. I don't want to be straining and leaning over. I need to drag the lilies out the way. But I'll get the camera over onto the deck and get the rest of the bits out while you're having a look in the workshop a minute. So here's over to the filter stand I built earlier in the week. Okay, so this slots together. As you can see, I've got slots here, and the bottom piece, it's got a slot that goes up into that slot and holds it all together. Then I'll weld down the seams of this, and this is the stand for the box, and you'll see why the center one's got a hole, that end one's got a hole, yet this end one hasn't. In a second, let's put it together a minute. I'll have to put the camera down. Give me a second. Okay, so here it is all together. This here is just going to need glue around it. Now the black box will sit on top of this. The water will come down into this, then it has to go out this end, and this is for something that will happen a little bit later on as well. but I wanted the water to go out of the bottom in a particular way, so after it's permeated down through the filter into this, it's going to have to go out this end and out, and that's for the next stage of what I get onto at some point. Right, let me get on and weld this up a minute and I'll get back to you. Okay, there you go. Just welded this up. That was actually easy to weld because it was jointed. But I've used a funny rod. This is the funny plastic here that it's got from skip diving that I'm not too sure about, but it's welded okay for this, and the box will sit right on top of this and catch in the lips. I'll pop it on a minute so you can see it. Excuse the noise in the background, we're doing a bit of laser cutting. I don't know if you can see in here. This is a bit for the better half. Looking through the tinted lid here, it's actually engraving on it. Looks like it's going to be fine. Right. Yeah, I'll pop the box on top and let you have a look at this a second. Okay, here we are. This is the stand for it to sit on in the bottom of the veg, which should bring the water level up to about here, I reckon. That's about how much I want above the water. Anything between sort of here and sort of here needs to be above the water. That way the water that goes in here has to go down through the box, and it will have to come out this hole on the end here, which is something that'll happen a little bit further on with another box that's going to go in the veg, but that'll be a summertime job, I should think, or a little bit later. Right, sounds like the laser's finished cutting here, so I need to get back to that. Right, catch you all in a bit. Okay, here we are over at the veg. I've actually got moss growing actually in the water as well, but I've got to drag the stuff out the corner there. Over there, just drag that pot out in the corner. Drag the lilies over a minute. I'm trying to do all this without getting wet hands because it's still bloody freezing here. The sun's nice and warm on your back. Not really the time of year to be doing this, but what we do for a YouTube video channel, eh? Right, I'll drag these over out the way a minute, probably speed it up me doing it, see what I can get out the way here. If I pull that basket, I'm sure the stands will fall out underneath it. Pot in the corner, and I can probably get at it all. Okay, that's the lilies out the way. I'll get over, take this side out a minute, and down here I've got everything else I need. Screwdriver, probably go flat as soon as I start using it. But let's get all this over a minute. Take this side off, see what I can get in here. One thing I hadn't thought about is whether I've got enough room this way with these. I think I'm going to have to shift these as well, which is a bit of a bum deal. There's a stand there on is like a plastic shelving piece, and it just falls apart, so I'm going to end up with wet hands here, I know I am. Let's get rid of these. Ooh. As I said, not the type of morning you want to be getting wet hands. Still fishing. Oh, there's one of the stands that this box is on. I think there's 3 of them like this, and the box has just stood on these just to keep it a decent distance off the bottom. Again, made on the laser. Any luck, bit of a pull now and it'll slide and fall off. I can have more of a play with this. Yeah, look at this moss that's actually growing in the water. You know what they say about plants, they'll do what they can to survive. There's a bit of the grass, it's decided to grow itself in there. If I can just drag this over, I can put the other plants back in here for now. That'll do. I'm not fussed about getting this out until the weather warms up. There. Make sure this moss don't make its way down to the outlets. With that box now, you can just stay in there. And the wet water's at a temperature that you can put your hands into. I'll come back to it. Like there's some grit on the bottom here. And I want a big brush, sweep it out of the way. Luckily enough, not too far out of reach. Saw James using this the other day. This is kind of a, you want this for a koi pond. Should be one more in there. There he is. Bollocks. Can we say bollocks? Yes, we can say bollocks. There you can see the kind of flow I've got going into the corner, what I'm aiming for. Box should go in under here quite nicely. I've stirred up what crap I had in the filter here. I can't see very clearly now. So what I'll do, I'll give it a break a minute, let the water clear a bit, and I'll be back with you. Okay, right, I've used a couple bits of duct tape both sides to hold this on because I've had to put my arms down in the water, put this in, then put the box on it. I don't think the duct tape's going to hurt, and kind of up here for thinking, down there for dancing. I don't want to put my hands in this water. It's going to be bad enough just having to put the media in place. So I just don't want to put my hands in it. Get most of this moss out of the way. And there she is. Like I said, water's going in, it has to go through the box. It's got no choice. See the overflow's trickling a bit here on the filters as well. So we'll do your thing. Right, now for the bits. For those of you still getting wind whistle on your mics, don't forget to get one of these. I'm hoping that's picking me up better than the sound of the water. Right. Hopefully this won't be too much of a fiddle to get in. What would we do without a stick? There's that one in. That was blooming simple enough. Right for the media. Not going to overly fuss about lining all the holes up at the moment. I'll worry about that at another date. Just stick a rod down through. But I've got them as close as I can. And we'll go from there. I have washed these. My damn nose kicking finger is so bloody cold. Do not want to go dipping your hands in the water this time of year. You really don't. Of course, it'd be a lot easier if I turn the flow of water off, but as is, you never want to turn your water off unless you have to. Get in there. Oh. I do have the option, obviously, at a later date to put an air ring in here. When the plastic cover's on, I'll get a lot more better flow over the top. And also do something with a little bit of board or something here to get a better flow. But all this water's gone into this box, has to go down through. I can't tell you how cold my bloody fingers are. Oh. Right, I can't see, I'm going to have to turn the damn pumps off. Oh, my hands are so cold. How long this will take to slow up? Okay, as she smokes back up, we're going for a zoom in. I think I'm just going to need a little bit of plate or something on there to help spread that out, or take the nozzle off the end of it so that it ain't forcing too much down through one of the things. But there she is in there. I think before the sun goes over the house later, which it usually does around midday in winter here, I'll get the vac out as well and vac up the bottom of the filter here for sure, like. Alright, there she is. It's starting to fly back up. I'll fill the tank back up to above the level of the tops of those, so really all the water going in there has to go through the bottom, which is just fantastic. I'd give it a second or two to fill back up. I'm not on a huge water speed here at the moment. We're on about 60%. I think I've actually got the skimmer going as well. I turned them up the other day. Normally I'd run the pumps right down to about 4,000 litres an hour through the summer, or through the winter. There's no point turning your water over that quick. Right, we're filling up in there. I'll zoom back out. So literally all that water going in there has to go down through it. And I suppose actually, because it's closer the way out at this end, away from the inlet, the water's still going to travel down there, but everything that's in there has to go out through there. So get down, have a little natter a minute as she's full, and see. Okay, for that. Just brought this round. I'm going to stick this underneath here for now, just to cut down on the splash. But I will put a bit of foam in here. Or a bit of jack mat. My bloody fingers are absolutely frozen. I'll bring the camera down and give you a close look in a second. Then we'll get back on the step. You can leave me to put all this back together. Weeds starting to block up the pipes in the corners. Some weed running. Damn stuff. But there, it's growing in the water, so I'm not going to knock it. Ooh, this is the roots from the huge plant there. Right, get your camera down here so you can see it close up. Okay, here she is in. I say these are just below the water level, about 1/4 of an inch when normal running, probably a little bit more when the pumps are going faster, but there's enough room there on top to put a bit of I reckon foam more than jack matting. I'll see, I'll have a look, see what I got. I've got some jack matting and I've got some foam, so I can use either. Right, get you over on the step. I'll say bye-bye, and you can leave me to clear this mess up here. Right, catch you in a bit. I can't tell you how cold my hands are. You do not want to go sticking them in water this time of year. To those of you that've got filters, I mean, I've worked mine so that you don't have to put your hands in the water this time of year. So I wasn't looking forward to that. But there, it's done. Still got some more to do there, but I'm going to warm my hands up in by the heater for a bit before I go back and have a quick tidy up. I'll have a real play in there when the temperatures rise. I'm not too fussed till then. But if you've enjoyed that, please smash like and subscribe down here. You know, it's down here. Always appreciate it as a subscriber. We're coming into this year. There'll be some competitions this year. I'll be giving away some of my laser cutting. So if you want to win some of that, you know, subscribe in and you won't miss the competitions. I'll catch up with you in 2-3 weeks, something over like that, with a bit more of an update on this and why I left the hole in it and what else I'm going to be doing in there. But you leave me to sort all this out now. You go enjoy your pond then, alright? Bound to have something to do. There's nearly always something to do around a pond, even in the winter. You need to pop down nearly daily and have a look. Don't neglect them, please. It's not a time of the year to forget them. Go out to your pond, have a look daily, or at least every other day. Don't leave it. They've got to be kept an eye on. So, from down here in sunny Devon, bye for now.
Whoa, dude!
This is the cinema! Some respect!
Hush!